Welcome, folks. Sunday evening. Wow, today's January 11. We had our anniversary yesterday. 13 years married. Long time, but so satisfying and rewarding. Such a wonderful relationship. We have three beautiful children to show for it. In the cup, please. My brown cup. Thanks. I get a coffee in my brown cup here before I get started, so I have something to drink while I'm talking to you guys. Much, much appreciated. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for supporting us, for coming in and spending time with us. Thank you. We're going to have macaroni and cheese later on today. Hello, Iz. You're the first one in the room. Thank you for coming in, Izmi. Hello. Thank you. Hello, Fox. How are you? Long time no see. I see you've been doing a lot more posting. That's wonderful. Hello, Vince. Good evening. Thanks for coming back and visiting with us. I got a few videos coming up, mainly from working, transporting everything in my chariot. And my chariot's such a piece of crap right now. When we were going up, bringing hardware supplies down the other day, the truck actually brought the hardware supplies in the back way on the old dirt road behind our house. But you can't get to where we live because it's all washed out. So he stops about, probably about a kilometer away. And so I posted a video driving the chariot going to pick up the supplies. Well, on the way, it was like the second to last trip. I'm going up this really steep hill, incline that we have to go up before we come over the top of the hill onto the road where the truck was parked. And you've probably seen it in the video. I'm coming up the hill and my muffler falls off. My brother-in-law had fixed my muffler, had welded it on, and guess what? It didn't hold up. The muffler blew off, fell off, came off, whatever. Anyway, luckily somebody grabbed it and brought it to my house after we were done with the trip. I had forgotten it on the hillside up there, and somebody actually brought it here. So I'm going to get it put back on. But I didn't have a chance to put it on, and today we had to use that chariot again. Well, it's Sunday. And on Sunday here, in the next barangay, they have church every Sunday. And so they put a sign up that you can't go past the church because they don't want noise, of course, going past the church. So I had to go the back way. And I guarantee you, my muffler was so loud that the church heard it. From where I went around them, going the way they directed us to go, I went around them, and I know that muffler was so loud they had to hear it. Very, very loud, my muffler on my, or should I say lack of muffler, straight pipe on my Rusi chariot. Oh my goodness. Hello, Hillbilly. Howdy, good evening. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Vince. Thanks for giving us a like. Much appreciated. It looks like we have 6 people in the room and only 3 likes. Somebody forgot. Huh?
3 likes.
I know, the 3 likes is more than 0. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Anyway, we got a new video coming up. I posted one today that was us going over to the old bridge, or lack thereof, Kauaian rafts that we have to walk across, and getting groceries. So we went to town today and bought a bunch of groceries, and of course, most of it wasn't even ours. I think I bought like 2 kilos of beef and 2 kilos of the skin, the cow skin. My brother-in-law likes it. For some reason, he liked to cook that skin because I guess it's the broth from it, sabao, that tastes good if you cook the skin. Delicious, the sabao. Okay, well, that's what they're doing. Hillbilly number 1, Scott and Isa. Hello, Scott. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Scott, I may end up needing to buy that Starlink Mini from you. I haven't received any word, tracking number, nothing yet about the Starlink Mini coming to my house. I know tomorrow's Monday. Maybe tomorrow it'll get shipped. I don't know. Most shipping places are open all weekend long. I know that because I went there yesterday to pick up the truck for my son. So I know they're open, but I don't know what's going on. I just haven't a clue anymore. So frustrating. You know, there's so much I need to do, so much I would like to record and have a Wi-Fi, a stable Wi-Fi connection while I'm doing it outdoors other than sitting right in my damn house. So now I'm stuck with making long form videos instead of doing live about what people would want to see. So I don't know what's going on. Maong, Kari, hello, welcome to my chat. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I saw you live earlier. Thanks for coming in. Good evening. I gave you a like, but I couldn't stick around. I had other things going on at the time, but I went in and gave you a like anyway. So everybody, I try to do several channels a day. I'm so busy all the time. But also, I did go up to the school today. I did a video, Micah and I, and we documented the material that's been received already in the school. Wow, that's not how you put cheese, hon. Is that Eden cheese?
No,
What is that?
burger cheese.
Huh?
I tried an
That's no
different
good.
thing.
Your standard one will be here by the 23rd. Okay, sounds awesome, Scott. Just let me know. I mean, if it comes, and you want to send it over, I'll definitely pay you for it. And then I think you have another one coming in the background there in the U.S. too. It'd be much appreciated to get it over. I don't know when I'm ever going to get this one. We'll see. I want to give you an update on what's going on at the school. I'm just going to green screen it, guys, and move out of the way. Okay, starting with this one. You're just gonna see materials that were purchased for the school repair. You guys can look at it, and I'll try to stay out of your way. Second receipt, that one's 27,000. This one, oh, it doesn't show it. This one total is like 25,700. And the last one I've got is 1,040. That was the plywood. We purchased 4 pieces of plywood. And that's going to be used to do the cement forming and stuff. So just to give you an idea of what's going on there, let's go back to the green screen and go to none. We'll kick it out of there. Okay, there you guys go. The material, for the most part, the only thing that is not purchased yet is cutting discs, which I have here. We're going to donate. Welding rod, I have here. We're going to donate. The power is going to come from my generator, and the diesel for the generator will donate. The welder at the school is the only person we have to pay, and that's daily wage. I think it's 500 per day or 600 per day. We'll figure that out. We'll know tomorrow. The what else hasn't been paid? The roofing has not been bought yet. We're going to buy the blue roofing if it's available, or green if it's not. Awesome, Scott. Thank you. So, Michaela, my daughter, just came in and said hi. Said, hi, Scott. Thank you, Michaela. My daughter's sitting on the couch over there. Micah's sitting here eating her mac and cheese. I'm waiting for real mac and cheese to come with melted cheese on it, not this hamburger cheese.
Melt.
It doesn't melt. It's hamburger cheese. It's like garbage cheese. They put on the CDO Ulam burgers we had yesterday. Anyway, I don't like CDO burgers.
It's hot.
It's those burgers you get like 25 pesos, no good. Hello, Marianne. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in.
It was
Papa,
100.
thank you. Thanks for coming in, guys. A little bit later, I'll show the receipts again that we purchased for materials for the school, but everything that we've ever have received has been gone into material,
It's
except for the
melty,
roofing. We have to buy roofing and tech screws, which probably in the next 3 days, the steel framing will all be up, we're hoping, and they'll start putting roofing down. We'll have the roofing by then. So I got to confirm tomorrow with the guy doing the welding and the guys doing the installing what size roofing, because I need to remeasure the full length, because we're going at a single slope this time from front to back. We're going at a single slope roofing instead of an A-frame roofing. It changed everything. It's looking like about 33 sheets of number 10 roofing is what it looks like to me in my measurement, but I need to talk to the guys tomorrow and verify, because we're going to go all 10s instead of going 12 and 10 and all mixing it, We're also, Scott says, hi, Michael, I subbed your channel. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Marianne. Putting solar panels on the school roof. We will be putting some on there at some point, not right away. I believe we're gonna be waiting for, once we get the roof done, then we gotta do the interior. The interior is gonna take a little bit. So it's gonna be quite a challenge. I think that, we'll see. The thing is, I don't want to mention any more about money or donations or anything. I don't want to break any laws. So I'd rather just you guys keep you updated on what's going on the school repairs in our village, and then from there, you guys have my buy me a coffee on the front of my page anyway. So that's probably the easiest way to help support. I don't want to keep asking for it because I understand that it's not legal. If I start asking for that, even though we're being transparent and showing where everything's going, I still need to get special permits, all kinds of special crap I don't want to deal with. So I'd rather just never mind it. Let's quit talking about it. You guys already know that anything you support goes directly from my channel into the barangay. We will do it the legal way. We want to make sure we don't get any trouble soliciting for things that can get us in trouble. So we'd rather just do it the straight way. Every surviving Michael touch has eventually turned into thriving. It will. This will be quite the schoolhouse when we're done. I'm sure you guys will really, really enjoy the schoolhouse. Once it's complete, you're going to go, wow, it's really nice. I'd like to thank all you in advance. Hello, Hapa. Hello. Yeah, he donated 100, Micah. Micah's sitting next to me, pointing out Hapa's donation to the gift. Yeah, thank you, Hapa. Ella's having mac and cheese. It's so hot. Don't put it in your mouth yet. Let it cool. You're going to burn your tongue, burn your gums. No good. So we spent the day this morning. We went over to look at an air conditioner. Can you turn the volume down on your phone, please, Ella? All right. Thank you, Jimmy John. Thank you. Thank you so much. The air conditioner I went to look at this morning had two problems, all stemming from one rodent. Grab my blue bag. Grab my blue bag real quick. I'll pull out the part I found this morning. So the rodent, or should I say mouse or rat, got into this guy's air conditioner. I should have done a full video on it. But I'm in somebody else's house. I don't like, recording like that. But we went into their home. I opened up the aircon, and we turned the aircon on first of all because the aircon, he wanted to show me that it was dripping where the water was dripping from. And so we ran the aircon to verify where the dripping was coming from. And it was coming out of the left side of the aircon evaporator as you're facing it. It's up on the wall. And it was a little bit high up. So I didn't bring my ladder. I forgot to bring my ladder. So we had to wait for him, the customer, to get his ladder from Dao. He had to have somebody bring it over to him on a tricycle. But they brought their ladder. I climbed up. I opened up the aircon. As I'm opening it, styrofoam and rubber is falling out where the rat had chewed it. Okay? Or the mouse or whatever had chewed it. Jimmy says they all think I only like vlogs of hot Filipinos. I had to show them. Does this look like a hot Filipina? Yeah, I'm definitely not that. Hello, Colin. How are you? Thank you for coming in. So, those of you who don't know, this motor, as you can see, it's been chewed. All the wires are gone. The rat chewed it so clean, so close to the motor that I can't repair it. There's 5 wires there, okay? He ripped it so close to the motor. If he had given me 2 inches of space, I'd have just wired the wires back together and we'd had the guy that had his aircon working good. But now I had to order a new motor. I ordered it on Shopee. It was a total of 301 pesos. So that's what? Less than $3. 200, no, it's 301, so it's less than $6. Probably about $5, 50 cents or so for this little motor, complete with the wire. The only thing I know it doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come with is this part right here. So I retained it in my bag so that when I get the new motor, I will be the one to put this back on the new motor when I install it back into the unit. I didn't want it staying at his house and getting lost somewhere. I want to make sure I can put the unit back properly. So the rat chewed this motor up, destroyed it. I ordered a new one. There are two drains on all evaporators made in the world, okay? There's a left drain and a right drain. The right drain is the one they hooked the pipe to and ran it through the wall and out so it can drain. The left drain, the rat chewed it completely until it was open. There was a hole, an opening. I don't know why the hell he's chewing it. But he chewed. Excuse me a minute. My daughter's just interrupting the hell out of me.
Can we change this?
Yes, you can change it, sweetheart. Why you guys always wait till I'm live to come bug me about stupid stuff? She wants to change the screensaver on her phone. I'm not going to change it. She wants to change it.
I know how.
Is that the one that keeps getting bumped and breaking? Give it to me. Okay, you guys get lessons on changing screensaver. Here we go. This is the screensaver we're going to rip off. Okay, take that one off. I bought her a pack of 10 this time. She breaks them faster
Nope.
than I can buy them. Okay,
Papa, it always
So-
breaks, even if we put it in a bag only.
I bought her a pack of 10. They come with all the swabs and everything. So, anyway,
I can break this.
you've already, her screen's intact, luckily. So anyway, you have to clean the screen. I'll give you a lesson on installing screensavers here, guys. I think my phone's gonna fall over. All right, so you get a 1 and a 2, right? Yeah, let's put the rest of this away, okay? Throw that away, please, in the garbage. Go throw that old one away. It's no good. We don't want to confuse you. So you get your wipe here that's got more liquid on it. It's more wet. Number 1 is more wet than number 2. Okay, you guys who haven't done screensavers yet, you'll appreciate this because I highly recommend you put them on your phones. And here they're really cheap. A pack of 10 is like $4, $6, I don't know. So we're going to clean with number 1 the entire phone really well. Make sure it doesn't have any dust or debris on it
Huh?
that can mess up the screensaver when I put it on. It's like an alcohol wipe, right? Okay, fully wiped number 1. Now we're going to go to number 2 without touching the screen, and hopefully we have a clean enough area. We'll go to number 2, and this one dries it. Don't get your fingers on it. Just continually wipe over it until you get the entire screen clean, like this. Okay, we got this here where you can see it. Okay, number 2 is done. Then we're going to take the screensaver itself, pull it out of the packaging. We're going to remove this plastic backing off of it, and while we're removing it, we're going to hold it and place it down on the phone, okay? I'm going to turn the phone sideways for this one so I can get it lined up perfect. Okay. Drop it on there. You're going to see it. It's going to start adhering to the screen here. You'll see it. There's a bump of something there and something there. Not good. Not good. No good. One here. Everywhere there's something underneath the screen, it's no good. Little particle of dust is all it is. It was stuck on the phone. We try again. There it goes. Still got a little particle here. You can see it transforming, sticking itself to the screen. This must be no good, Micah.
Ha? Hindi ko nga. May kilala.
Hindi ko kilala, pero okay.
But ang YouTuber kay Galay. Wala lang. Pila mo subscriber ko. Eh, ate, lang. Usa ka na. Ito, anong hindi?
Dito mo sa F1.
Ha? Ito? Eh, mo sa laki yung pasunod mo. Oh, pasunod mo.
Kaya ba pwede, hindi?
Micah, I don't like this screensaver here. I really don't.
It's always like that.
It keeps getting something underneath it, and I'm not, but it shouldn't be. This is like brand new. And I verified it was clean. I looked at it really good.
Pwede na sila mo kalad mo?
Hindi healthy.
See, what's that?
I know.
And
Look, you didn't even put it on yet. It already has a scratch. Here. Right there on the screen. Here.
No.
and
We need to buy
All right, guys. Sorry it's taking so long, but something definitely wrong with this screensaver. Where'd this one come from? Is this an old one or something?
no. That's the one.
Look at this. It's got something under the screen again. Right here, Micah.
sila, tawag ka mga bulati,
Ano ba? Oh, lali.
Ang buhay ko naman dito sa buko mo yan.
Abo.
Sabi ko yung bulati yan.
Pagkalain.
Hindi ka pwede na kalaban din.
I'm about to do it over again. All over again.
Kalabay yan. Mayroon naman na sila.
Ang pangit pero
It's not working.
Okay, nagkakulot.
mga bulati. Alam mo kayo, pag nagdalag si Papa niya, doon talaga kayo mag-ano.
Ang kibisin mo sa buhok. May ka, mag-subscribe ka man.
Kanina hindi siya online ah. Hindi siya nag-online. Sila pala kayo mong mata, ara naman.
Wow, I don't know how they do it. I got it all messed up. It's got bubbles all over in it. It's no good, Micah. Maybe it's too dirty. The fan blowing, maybe the dust is coming.
That's okay. Oh.
One star says it's just for the pins on the wall mount air handler.
Yeah, that was the wall mount air handler motor for the rotator, for the opening and the closing.
Si Micah.
The plastic piece that opens and closes in the front of the air handler. Yeah, that's what it's for, the rotator. Gone. Anticipation. I have my first shipment from Amazon on the way. Awesome. That's wonderful. Jimmy's making a joke. You're just, Michael, if you do a video of what Michael doesn't know how to do, it would just be a blank video. This screensaver's garbage, let me tell you. There's so much dust. It must be coming off my fan. I got my circulating fan up here. My ceiling fan is rotating. And I think it's putting dust on top of the screen. I probably have to turn that off and then clean it again. And is it working, Micah?
Yep.
Okay, for now it's working. Let her use her phone. And then she'll break it again. And then we'll have to get another one. That one sure looked dirty. I mean, I've got a whole stock of them brand new here. I don't know why that one looks so dirty. When I opened it, it looked dirty. It looked like it was,
Doon sa box. Yung isasuot niyo, i-prepare
they all look that way.
Huwag mo lang susuot.
I think I'll buy a higher quality one next time. Or I'm going to take it in to a phone place and have them do it.
No, much better no phone.
Yeah, Charm has it right. See, look at me. I bought 10 of them for her.
Mapig.
But Charm's right. Better off to take the phone away. and just make it no phone and we'll have to deal with it. So
Alam ko na, nag-live na kami kanina la.
they give you little stickers like this. You peel them off and you stick it where the dust is.
Wala ko
And it's supposed to lift off the dust particle.
Oh, di lang ko pinasudan.
Bunch of garbage. Anyway, I'll save it. We'll have to do it again in a week or so. She'll drop it, guaranteed. She'll break her screensaver. Then she'll come back crying again. We'll have to do it again. Anyway, Micah, put all this trash away in the garbage can, please. Thank you. Vince, 7.45 thousand subscribers.
Oh,
Yeah, 7,450 subscribers. That's awesome, Vince. My daughter just showed me your channel. Make sure you subscribe, Micah. You and Ella both. Go to Vince and subscribe. Everybody on my list, you guys go in and subscribe, all right? You guys are moderators. Jimmy Johnson. Oops, I spoke too soon. Yeah.
You done anything?
No, it's not that I don't know how to do it. It's
Ano
just,
mo to, MJ?
those are some crappy screensavers. I think it's because of the fan.
What about
Do people need building permits to renovate existing? No, they don't, Hapa. I don't know about in the cities, but out here in the province where I live, no. I built my entire house without building permits.
Ligo ito, Jay.
And at one time they came and says, "Oh, I need to see your building permits for your house." And then my father-in-law told them we did a renovation of an existing structure,
Mag-comment.
and they walked away and never heard from them again.
I go.
They put the sticker on every year on the door. I guess we're okay. Besides, if they want to come look at my house and the way it's built, they're going to see, wow, this is built better than most houses in the Philippines. That's what their comment would be, I guarantee it. Charm says, hello, Scott and Isa. Tony Campbell, good day all. Hello, Tony. Welcome to my chat. Thank you for coming in. I just saw you over on Phoenix. I'd make you a moderator here. You can go in and help everybody out. You subscribe to them and they'll subscribe to you. Jimmy John says, I've always had cracks on every one of my phones. It doesn't hurt anything. Can't even see it when the phone is on. Yeah, but after a while, you know, it gets really bad because they just continue to crack, and pretty soon your LCD is falling apart, you know. It only works on Chinese dust. You got it, Scott. Hapa says that's pretty cool. Thank you, Hapa. Michael White, my daughter, is saying hi again in the chat. Scott says, I hit my 1 million views. Wow, that was fast, Scott. Wow, you got a lot of views. That's awesome. Do they give you anything special? Do you get a plaque or a certificate, or do you get any kind of something you can put in your house on your wall and say, I put on your love me wall, I have 1 million views on YouTube.
Play button, Papa?
Scott and I have 1 million views on this channel now.
Uy.
Isn't that awesome? Can you get me some mac and cheese, please?
Yeah,
Ah, it's coming. With black pepper, please? Okay, thanks. Nothing, huh? They don't give you nothing for that. Wow. You get 1 million views. They make 1 million pesos off your channel. And you don't even get a little plaque that says, thank you, congratulations, much appreciated. You know, I was talking to David Wasley tonight on Messenger. I told him, I said, that I'm going to discuss it with Charm, because I was about this close just to stopping YouTube and just continue posting on Facebook. You know, YouTube takes a lot of time. Yeah, Scott, I'd have something made. Put it on your I Love Me wall, 1,000 views. Take the thing that shows it from YouTube and copy it and paste it. Huh?
I think I know why there's bubbles. There's hair.
Hair?
Can
What do you want to
redo
do?
it?
Take it off and redo it?
I can redo it right in the bedroom. I can do it, Papa.
Okay, you do it, sweetie. Hey, thank you. Wow. Here you go. What's for dinner, guys? You asked me yesterday what's for dinner. Today is smoked sausage, mac and cheese, and it's going to have a nice healthy dose of black pepper on it, because I love black pepper. So I got my black pepper right here in my hand. These are the ones we buy in the Philippines, black pepper. And I like black pepper, so I will give myself a nice dose of black pepper. And of course, the fan up above is going to blow it in my nose and make me sneeze. I know that. You guys like black pepper? I do. I should tell you if I like black pepper right there. I have a little mac and cheese with my black pepper. Anyway, wow, what a meal. I can't eat all that. I had mac and cheese with chicken. Wow, very nice. Well, we'll check out her mac and cheese because it looks like she did a wonderful job on it. My daughter decided to take the noodles and put the hamburger cheese on top of it. No good. So, I don't want to burn my lips. This is hot. Wow, I would just refrain for a minute. So I don't have a way. I'm going to try to see if they have Wi-Fi at the school. They used to have a little Wi-Fi up there on Globe or something. I'm going to see if they have data. I have a Globe SIM card in my phone. If I can get data or Wi-Fi at the school tomorrow, I'm going to set my tripod up and we're going to go live and I'm going to let you guys see them demoing the roof down and preparing the building for renovation. I'm going to see. Because I don't have a Wi-Fi mini here. I don't have a Starlink mini or any way of getting communication up there at the school, other than possibly they have it. Thong Nung. Thong Win, right? Pronounced Thong Win. Thank you. Thank you for coming in, sir. I'm going to add you as a moderator on my channel as well. I like having you guys all as mods. You can go subscribe to each other. It makes it so much easier. You know, I don't like it. I go into a channel and I'll chat with them and I'll be on there chatting for 30 minutes, an hour. There's some channels that just don't make you a mod. I know several that I really like the guys, but they never make you a mod. I guess they're afraid some mod's going to mess their channel up or something. I'm not worried about it. I don't have enough subscribers for anybody to mess up. Okay? If they start messing it up, I have other mods in here. Managing mods is going to kick them out. Catch them really quick doing it and kick them out. So I'm not too worried about that. The thing I don't like is I go to some other channel. I never get to become a standard moderator, which hurts nobody, but it allows us to go subscribe to the other people in the chat more easily. So then I got to sit here with a second phone, and everyone that comes in, I hit I type their name in, go to channel. By that time, 10 more people have come in the chat. You know, I'm way, way behind. As people, I see their content, I go, wow, I'd like to learn about that. I click on it to subscribe to their channel, and by that time, I got to go through one by one by one, and a chat goes by me, and I can't keep up. I mean, I can always delete. If I don't want to stay subscribed to somebody, they have no content later, I'll just delete them out. But I like to be able to go in and subscribe to people and help their channel, help them to grow. And other channels, I don't get that opportunity. So you guys have been to those channels as well. I know you have. Most of you have been to those channels as well. Tony says, I love Thai food. Found a lot of nice food in Vietnam, but hot and spicy isn't really their thing. Thai food's hot and spicy. I like hot and spicy too. Scott says, I never thought about it that way until you explained that on your channel. So now I do that also. I like it because it gives everyone the opportunity to more easily go and view the other channel. It doesn't interrupt your stream. It just allows them to go in and view the other channel. Hey, I like that person's channel. Subscribe to it, ring their bell, so when they come live again, you catch them. If they don't make you a mod, you're manually doing it. And maybe it's their way of stopping you from subscribing to their people. Maybe they're looking at it in a different light. You know, they don't want you to subscribe to their people. They just want you to come in and view them only, but not subscribe to anybody else of their channel. I don't know what their thought process is. I'd like to know. I wonder why some people don't do it. But some of the more popular channels that I watch don't do it. And so I go in, I'll sub to a few people, and I just get off their channel. If I'm not going to be able to meet new people, then why am I there? Just to give them likes, views, and chats, and they're not helping anybody else out. So their channel to me is not helping me either. I want to grow my channel. How do you grow your channel? The easiest way to grow your channel is to go to other people's channels. Then people see you, they recognize you, they chat with you, you get to know them, they get to know you, they subscribe to you, you grow your channel. We become a big, big family. But if I go to a channel and I'm not a moderator,
Kaya
I
pala
can't
mahal.
help to grow them or myself. Nobody gets grown. Everybody's stagnant, reading off chats that other people put in, you know, hello, hi, 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 hello, hello, hi, hi, you know. And so it gets old. And those channels, I don't watch them much anymore. I made a comment about not watching somebody's channel the other day, and I had some people taking offense to the fact that I didn't watch these other people. I don't have time to watch everybody on YouTube, guys. You know, I like to go to your channels. I like to see what you got going on. But I may not always be there while you're live. I may be watching your videos here in the background. And I like watching videos at night. I like to click on people's videos and watch their playlists to help them get views on their channel. I did that for some people for a long
Yan
time.
ka?
Haven't done it lately because I've been
Yeah.
really busy. I haven't even had time to think straight. I've been so busy with everything going on. But anyway, it's going to be good. Hello, Bill. How are you? Sandeep. Hello. Namaste from India. Thank you for coming in, Sam. Sandeep Ho.
Mga sugat.
JJ. Hello, all. JJ. Hello. Mike and Charm and kids. Hope you rest a bit today after this busy week. I didn't get a lot of rest today, JJ. I'm sorry about that, but today was a busy day all morning. What time did I finish? 2 o'clock? It was afternoon, I think, before I finally got back from town. We had to go to town, work on an aircon, then we had to wash the truck, and then we went in and bought groceries for Charm's mother. And for Charm, we got just a few items. No items for you, nothing except beef. We bought 2 kilos of beef and 2 kilos of beef skin, cow skin, for her brother. He likes to cook it. So that's what we bought today from the market, from the lady, one of our relatives selling baka, selling beef. And the rest of the groceries was my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law. Filled my truck completely full. If you see the video I put up, it has the chariot completely full of groceries. I know, she thinks it's easy.
I know
Carrying,
it's not easy.
carrying a 12-pack of Coke, 1.5 liter
I know
bottles
it's not easy, huh?
across a Kauaian bridge.
But I don't have choice. I don't
I
know how
know.
to drive.
It's not easy. Nobody has fun doing this. We had to hire 3 little boys from the village. They came and carried most of it. I carried 1 case across, and I said, I'm not going to kill my back. Slip and fall on this bridge.
That's why I
Everything
told
goes over in the water.
The 3 boy need to go in San
Yeah.
Antonio. Why
Oh,
you
they
need to
showed
carry
up.
him?
They showed up. And
You don't need to carry.
I don't like walking across the bridge empty-handed either. I got hands, I can carry something. Saw the vid, the red horse worked hard today. That chariot does a good job, I'll tell you. But the muffler was off of it. I don't even know if you guys even heard the muffler. I don't think I recorded
Maybe
it.
Nunong can welding tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get Nonong to weld that muffler back on. For some reason, I don't think he welded. I think he just stuck it on the pipe, shoved it on the pipe and wired it up or something. Anyway, it fell off. When we were working the other day, carrying materials, the muffler fell off. Hello, John Lou. Thanks for coming in. She says, hello, JJ. Jonah says hello.
Sunday.
Sandy, my thriving expat. I'm 39, planning to retire to Thailand. Any advice? Thailand. Well, I don't know a lot about Thailand. I only spent 12 days there. So have an income, just like the Philippines, just like anywhere else in the world. Now, Thailand's gotten really, really strict. You may need to look into their immigration requirements. Nowadays, as soon as you've done your 90 days maximum, they say no to renewing your visa. You have to leave their country
Papa,
and then come back.
Papa, Papa, and we were leaving to our hotel, and somebody knock.
Can we knock on our door on the hotel? You tell the story about our hotel. It wasn't knocking. I think it was the wind, son. The wind. It was the wind banging the door.
No,
There was no one there when I went to answer the door.
for we did it.
Who was it? A ghost?
The kamla,
Was it a ghost? There was nobody there.
for we did the kamla, and we're sleeping.
Yeah, there was no one there, huh?
Magic.
Magic.
I think I go to a magic.
Let me tell you a story about our stay in Thailand, okay? We had a hotel called the Don Muang Hotel, right near Dong Muang.
Only one bottle.
Good job. Right near Dong Muang Airport, very close by, maybe
Enough.
3 kilometers away. So we rented our hotel there. We rented it for 2 weeks, for 12 days. And then that was our home base. Okay, that was what we had decided we were going to do. We're going to rent a home base
Yeah.
hotel.
Tatlo.
And we have a distributor in Thailand who's been working for us since 2018. We'd never met him in person. We've only
Yeah,
talked
Philippines is
on.
better compared
Messenger.
to other countries.
Yeah. So my wife just said it straight to you. Sandeep, my wife just told you the Philippines is a better place to retire than Thailand.
What tubig?
Unless you love smoking weed, that's not the only difference. They still got beautiful ladies.
Tubig.
Philippines has that. We have beautiful countryside and beaches. That we have that. They have that. They are not. They don't speak a lot of English.
May nag-ano sa
Okay, so you're basically going to have to learn their language.
Kanina pa
You
yan.
have to learn some Thai because most of the people there don't speak English. A few do. So that's a difficulty, getting used to the language barrier. Overall, I'd say Thailand's not a good place to retire. I've been there. I spent 12 days there with my family, my wife, and my 3 children. So let me tell you the story of what happened. Let me finish 2 comments here. John says, good evening. Thank you, John. John Vasquez for coming in. And Bill Meyer says, I haven't got a lot of rest tonight here either. It's 5:36 in the morning. Already weather turned. Very cold here. Missed the snow. Yay. Very good. Philippines, Bill, no snow. Come on over, bro. Come.
Libod eh.
Never gonna snow on you. Get that dog out of here. Get the dogs
Ah,
outside.
mata, look her eyes. Blinking. A lot.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay, put the phone away. I'm gonna block her phone. Anyway, we're in our hotel, and we'd been there about a week. And one night, it was pretty windy outside. I grant that. Okay, I think it was the wind.
Block their phone, huh?
But our
I'm going to YouTube.
No.
door was rattling. Now, when we lock the door, we lock the door. We make sure when we go in the hotel, the door's locked. Okay, no doubt about it. So we hear the wind blowing a little bit. The door's rattling a little bit. My son says somebody was knocking. I went and looked out the peephole. There's nobody there. I opened the door. There's no one there.
Pag
Why
nabuhulan
nobody
si ate
knocking?
mo,
Okay.
pera nila lahat.
So then
Tapos, ikaw magtulak
we
sa
went to
wheelchair,
sleep.
tulak
And we
mo,
woke up
tulak
about
mo,
2 o'clock in the
dagat.
morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Kaya bulag na sila.
And something woke me up
Hindi ma. Dapat,
and the door opened.
bulag na sila.
I get cold goosebumps, okay? Just thinking about this.
Kumain nila.
The door opened. I'm not joking. 3 o'clock in the morning. My door came open. Damn. Look at my goosebumps.
Then
Huh?
we standing in the front of in the back of the door, right?
Yeah,
Then they're open.
yeah. So I said, okay, I decided I'm going to go down. Good evening, Jen Murray. I'm going to go down to the front desk and I'm going to ask.
Somebody knock.
Okay, that was the wind, son. Nobody was there. Remember, I looked. There was no one there. Let me tell my story, okay? You go eat. I know how the story went. 3 in the morning, you were asleep, but the door opened. Charm and I both were awake then. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, and Micah. So anyway, it scared us. It startled us that the door's open. I went over. I looked out the door. I don't see nobody. I look out in the hallway. There's nobody there. I shut the door. I checked the lock. I locked it again. And so we went back to sleep. Nothing happened the rest of the night. In the morning, I got up and went over to the hotel front desk. I asked them, can I see the cameras for 2:30 to 3:30 time period? Can you scan through? I want to see the hallway camera that you have mounted there because something opened my door. My door was locked and something opened my door. And they showed me the camera and there was nobody in the hallway. And my door did open up. So the next night, I piled all the bags and luggage and everything in front of the door. We went to sleep. Everything was piled in front of the door. So if you're going to come in, you're going to have to unlock the door, which is locked, and you're going to have to go through all the baggage and luggage to get into the room. Because I piled everything we had in front of that door. Chairs, luggage, everything was in front of that door when we went to bed. And that night, there was some rattling like someone was trying to get in the door again. Charm and I were ready to check out of the hotel with the kids. We were ready to leave.
That ghost.
Charm, tell me it's a ghost. It was a ghost, I think. There was no person there, and there was nobody you could see. You couldn't see an image in their camera either. It was nothing down the hallway. Completely straight down. Our door was the last door on the left. You could see the door was shut in the camera, and then you could see that one night, you see the door open, and nobody's there. Wow. Nang Muang Hotel. What room were we in? 213? Room 213.
I don't know. I don't remember.
213, I think. Or 214. It's the last room on the second floor on the left side, across the street from the main hotel. Yeah. So anyway, good evening, Rick. Thanks for coming
Tapos
in.
na po.
So I got to share my ghost story with you guys. That happened in Thailand. And the other thing, I had a great time. We went to, we got to meet our distributor, and for 3 days,
Jap said, was Jesus with the Starlink? No,
no,
nothing again.
it could have been that ghost. He's a ghost too. I haven't heard from him or seen him. Last I heard was he said, I'll send it today. I'll send you the tracking number. But he also sent me another message saying he was very busy at where he was, so he didn't have time. And he would try to get it sent out. He would send me a tracking number as soon as he did. So we'll accept that and we'll see what happens.
Okay naman po. Tulog na kayo.
Anyway, kind of crazy, huh? That was a crazy,
Ako na maalam. I-alarm mo lang.
yeah, Sandy, that's my
Tulog na kayo.
disruptive son.
Ako yan.
It's okay. He's only 4. It's a family channel
Reset mo
anyway.
ng alarm niya.
I just made you a moderator, Sandy. I don't recommend Thailand.
Tulog na ka ngayon.
I don't want to tell anyone to go wherever they don't want to go. I don't recommend it, in my personal opinion, because I don't know how much Thai you speak. You may be fluent in Thai. If you're fluent in Thai and your visa may be different, I know that tourist visas today in Thailand, read about it, it's all over the news, are being shut down at 90 days. You have to leave the country. So I don't know how you retire there. Really, if you just always you're there, you do your time, you renew your visa, you go through all the hassle. They have a lot of hassle for renewing the visa. Why are you here? Why are you still here? You know, type questions. Why are you still here? You know, when you renew. And then they tell you, no, we're not going to renew you. You need to leave. Then you come back in again, you go through it again. So from what I understand, if you want to know about Thailand and retiring in Thailand, the person to talk about is not me. I can't tell you. So anyway, that's all I know about Thailand. I did a trip there. I went to Achinida. We went to the Magic Kingdom there. Well, the park for the kids. It has rides and stuff like that, and Snow World and all that. I forgot the name of it. Still haven't figured out the name of it. We will. And then we went to Pattaya, went to Ramayana Water Park, which had our product that we sold in their water park. They use it. So that was good. What, Papa? And what?
We go to the igloo and
Went to the Snow World. We rode down the snow. Yes. Slid down the snow. What else did we do? Freezing cold, huh? Did we ride the elephants? Yeah, we rode the elephant out to Nida. We went in the water market, rode the boats in the water market. The boat with the propeller that sticks out about 15 feet behind the boat.
and the boat is faster.
Very fast. Those are quite interesting, those boats. They're in a little narrow channel, right? And this guy, there's no one in front of us for a ways. He puts his propeller on, takes off.
And
It was a lot of fun.
crocodile.
You saw a crocodile, and we saw tigers, and we saw a lot of animals in Thailand. We went to the animal park there in Atinaida and got to see all of that. So we had a lot of fun. The family had a lot of fun. But I decided after 12 days that was too much. I don't want to do another vacation to an overseas country that is over 7 days in length. And I'm not going to take my family to the USA. So it's going to be local Asian countries and the Philippines. This year, I think we're going to do the Philippines.
Coming.
We're kind of talking about it now, where we're going to go.
Day.
JB says, Jen, hello. Yeah, and I think it could have been a ghost. It could have been Sandeep. Could have been somebody, a ghost that wanted in that room. Somehow knew how to get in without a key card. I mean, it's electronic key card. He got in it. He opened the door. So
The ghost no need that.
they don't need that. Well, they can walk right through walls. I thought. Why do they need a key or need to open a door if they can just come right in? They come right through the wall. There's just nothing. They can,
But like they're mad because they're knocking.
the door was banging and then the door opened. The second day they couldn't do it. Couldn't get in because we put everything against it. We woke up. We heard the noises, but I couldn't explain it. I looked out to the people again. There's nobody there. So anyway,
Hello, Spyro. Good evening.
we were good to get out of that hotel.
My mother, they have
Yeah, and we come
Sari-sari
back home. And with
Yeah,
me
her mother has
back.
sorry store. Try it for 90 days and then try the Philippines for 90 days. Scott has a good idea. Sandeep, you want to, you try 90 days Philippines or Thailand, then you come to the Philippines for 90 days.
And we take
The
a
Philippines
airplane.
is nice because you can stay up to 36 months. But nowadays they're starting to get more strict also.
And we
You want to do my live feed?
and we take the airplane to Thailand.
Mm-hmm. And what else do we do? Tell them about Thailand. You have fun? Tell them everything you remember.
And for it ago, we go back home.
How'd we get home?
Airplane again.
Were you happy to get home? Or you wanted to stay in Thailand longer?
Stay in Thailand again.
Really?
But 99.
maybe we go Singapore.
No!
Maybe Singapore or Vietnam. But I think if we go in the tourist spot, I think it's more expensive.
Vietnam's cheap.
Vietnam. No!
And then maybe this
Ito,
tree can
ito.
see.
JJ says in Thailand is ghosts and ladyboys. Both is scary. Jab says they stopped the visa runs in Thailand. You must get the proper visa to stay long term. That's what they did.
But Papa,
They stopped the guys who were doing visa runs.
I think it only
So anyway,
people
if you go
about
stay. You know, an appropriate time
Papa,
in Thailand, like pretty much any country. Depends on how long and how far you want to travel around. Most people go in the city, they hang out in the city. Take the tuk-tuks around, they see the city of Bangkok, you know. Or they may travel up to Atanaida or, you know, see the sights, see the tourist traps. We went to one. What was the one we went to with the Japanese colony in Thailand? Where the Japanese colony was. It wasn't much fun. Really boring. It was a colony of people. No, it wasn't Japanese. What was that? I forgot now. They're Americans or who they were. There was a colony that had established. Where was that colony? Who was it? What people? Japanese. Okay, it was Japanese. They had established a colony there way back, and they had lived there in this one colony and built it up and everything. Get the dog out of the house, please now.
Micah,
Eating the cat's food is what he's doing.
baka kailangan ng tubig nun. Bigyan niyo tubig.
Shut the screen door properly.
Bigyan niyo tubig.
Both dogs keep coming in. If they don't shut the screen properly, they put their nose and they can grab the screen with their nose somehow and get it to open, and then they come in. Shut the screen properly. I got to teach these kids over and over. They don't listen. Is the front gate locked down there? The front gate shut? On the sidewalk, down on the hill. Down there, is the front gate locked? Right here? The white gate, is it locked? The gray gate? Okay. Trying to keep the stray dogs out of my yard. They keep coming up here and finding trash and ripping it out. Just, my dog is not doing it. It's the stupid stray dogs. USA is in stage 4 alert, no traveling. What happened, Bill? Why did they go to stage 4 alert in the USA? I didn't hear that.
Ang dami ng puti dyan.
Sandeep,
Huwag na kayo magputi.
trash. They call it the land of smiles.
Papa, it's a pumpkin.
Huwag ka magputi, mag-itim ka na.
That's the old one. Throw it away. They call it Land of Smiles, but I think you're gonna find it's not. Fewer people smile in Thailand than they do in the Philippines. I can tell you that from experience.
Damak yan.
Hindi matanggal-tanggal yung utak mo na. Di ba nagpakakusang pagtanggal?
Michael Aposta, welcome.
Hindi ka matanggal.
Huwag ka na
Spiro,
magputi,
hello.
ha? Hinampa mo na sila
Do you
dati.
sell them drinks today? You got in the chariot. That's my mother-in-law's sorry store. She'll sell them all. Really quick too.
Sabi mo,
Okay,
huwag
Rick.
ka magputi.
You can leave your message. We can read it
Ano, ano?
instead of retracting if you don't want.
Sinugod mo naman eh.
Yes, that's my son, Sandeep. Thank you. Thailand's a beautiful place, but it's hard to speak to the people because they don't know how to speak English, and it's not a Christian country. Yes,
Yeah, that's why Thailand
it's
very
Hindu,
quiet.
Buddhist.
Even color, they don't know.
Scott says, go see the bridge over the River Kwai. That's a good movie, Scott.
Hindi nakaintindi ng English.
Brian says, hello, Michael and Charm. Good evening, Brian.
Na lang kung pag-aral sila sa US.
Then they're Buddhists in Thailand. Yeah, we went to their temple, the Buddhist temple. Beautiful, gold paint. Everything's gold painted. I know it's not real gold, but everything's gold painted, beautiful color, and they have rich, dark wood. I don't know if it's teak or what it is, mahogany. I don't know what it is. They have rich, dark, reddish colored wood everywhere. Everything's wood and gold. Very beautiful. Then Roy says, hi, Jap. Rick says, I asked that question, then deleted it. I'm not sure either. Okay. Hi, Jen. Yeah, the tourist thing now is, anybody know why the USA is in no fly? What happened? Aliens? What's going on in the USA?
Huh?
Look up Google USA stage 4 alert.
Oh shit, maybe.
USA stage 4 alert, no traveling. Look that up, please.
What happened? USA alert. Alert? Stage 4? Stage
Yep,
4.
stage 4 alert. Just Google that.
That's why Charles said we need to stop rice. Because
Okay.
also the Philippines. Most commonly refers to the U.S. State Department's Level 4 travel advisory, do not travel.
Oh, there's disease.
Signaling extreme danger from crime, terrorism, conflict, disease, or other medium risk in a specific country or to the national wildfire.
And her tiger.
Di ba napapagod?
Preparedness level 4 indicating national resources are stretched, then fighting fires. The State Department's level 4 means severe threats to American safety, while the wildfire PL4 means intensive firefighting effort across.
It's not about firefighting, it's no traveling.
Yeah.
Maybe because of crime,
Maybe because of the disease.
disease?
Yeah.
What disease?
That's why Ganda said maybe this year they have lockdown again.
I know they're talking about some new
Because
disease
of the
coming.
disease.
Na naman?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Tiger's here. Hello, Tiger. Say hi to the chat.
That's why
Huh?
the rice now is expensive. In one sack, up 500 pesos per sack.
Okay, bye-bye, Tiger.
Grabing tinaas ang bigas?
Okay.
May imported ang dasal?
Hindi.
Asmer, what's up with
Kasi
you?
kulang galing. Yung dati na, binili ko na ano, ang mahal.
The protests and the
Kasi
recent
tinaas yung
airstrikes in
yelo.
the Middle East, maybe.
Yelo
Could
na
be.
sako ng dragon. Ang tinaas niya, 500 pesos. Tapos wala pa.
A lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. That's why I don't really get into the politics and religion in my group here. But it's nice to know when you got something like a level 4 lockdown, no traveling, secured all airports, nobody can travel. That means it's going to bleed over to everywhere else in the world. There's an issue. There will be a problem. So,
Tapos si Robert, maano yun?
how much rice did Mom buy? 10 sacks. So if we need rice, we'll get it from her.
May sumano man sa di.
She's not going to sell it. Maybe we buy 5 sacks from her.
Maybe we buy in Paraiso. Or we can order in Paraiso.
Aba,
But
Sabado.
I really don't like that rice because like
I don't eat much rice anyway. You guys love rice. Buy what you need.
Filipino.
Whatever kind of rice you want to buy it. I don't eat much anyway.
Gandang pandan.
wala mapandan sa Masbate tayo.
I care less if there's rice on the plate or not.
Kung ano yung original na bugas eh, Pilipinas.
I went to the bridge and the war graves. Okay.
Original.
I look evil in what
Original
way?
sa bigas. Kaya
Evil
naman
because you're
original
mixing with
original.
dirt.
Paraiso original.
Well, ASMR, one more dumb comment. I'll just figure you don't even want to be in my chat. I went to the Tiger Temple. That was cool. Yeah, I went to a temple like their Tiger Temple. Chap says there are war with Cambodia and Thailand. Yes, there is.
Yeah, a lot of Buddha
But it's sitting right along the border
in
there.
Thailand. A lot of Buddha.
The U.S. has issued its highest travel advisory, level 4. Do read more. Times of India, indiatimes.com.
Salamita.
You can click on it in the chat. Look at what Rick just posted. Click on that and then watch it. I'm sure it has something to do with the other big countries in the world who are upset at the U.S. for what they did to Venezuela, to its leader. A lot going on. We went to the Royal Mosque in Brunei years ago, and that place was amazing. All the Arabic writing was lined with real gold leaf, and the domes were covered in gold too. It was beautiful and so peaceful.
I can't click.
Wow, Brian, nice. You can't sleep what?
I can't click. Click the one he sent.
You can't click on it?
No.
The blue click right there? Maybe if I pin it. Hold on, I'll pin the message at the bottom. See if you can click on it there. Go to the blue. You cannot? Okay, you can't click on it. You can type it in, Times of India. TOI. Just type in on YouTube TOI. It'll take you there. All right. I haven't been to Brunei, but we might go. We went to Malaysia. Charm and I went to Malaysia. Charm and I went to Singapore like 4 times. Where else did we go? We took Micah with us to Singapore once and to Taiwan once. Charm, myself, and Micah went to Taiwan. It's before Ella was born. It was
She's born already.
Ella was born already on that trip.
But she left her.
And then I did another trip alone to Taiwan that I had to go because of business. I had a distributor in Taiwan. So I had to go meet with their company.
I'm still boring too.
He said level 4 do not travel due to crime and kidnapping.
Crime and
This
kidnapping.
is last year. This
Never mind.
Hindi, kaya di ba nagkakuha?
I don't know what she's talking about. We'll figure it out later. What's scary about that, Jen? Brian's asking, Mr. Friend, you care too much around people, but nobody will come when you die, so live the way you want to live. My English is finished. All right, Sandeep. Thank you. Buddhists believe in afterlife. They feed the dead, each to their own. Yes. Scott says it's for about 20 countries. Okay. Is the Philippines involved in that, Scott? I guess Brunei was awesome, very peaceful, clean, and beautiful. Nice. It's due to terrorism. Just search it, stage 4 travel alert. Okay, Jonah Lou.
The travel advisory for the following countries are
If you believe the Western media garbage, nowhere is safe.
Burma, Iran, Libya, North Korea, South Sudan, Ukraine, Belarus, Char, Iraq,
Philippines?
Mali, Russia, Sudan, Venezuela, Burkina, okay.
But not the Philippines.
No,
Philippines is not included in the list.
no.
Okay. Gio says, hi, Mike and Charm. Huh?
Syria and Yemen. Below.
Okay.
Then the travel.
Syria, Yemen. It's terrorist countries. It's not the Philippines. So Daniel's supporter named 3 countries in Africa. Which ones do you want? Libya, Morocco, New Guinea, South Africa, Nigeria, Zambia. What is it? I used to know it. I used to have a friend that came from there. There's a little small country there, Zambia. Anyway, I says nope. Angola, Egypt, Somalia. There's a lot. There's so many. Wait, I'm still checking. That was just one site, Rick says. All right. Phoenix says, hi, Mike. Well, I'm glad you make it home safely, Phoenix. Thank you. I enjoyed your drive. Could almost tell where you live, but no, not quite. Just joking. But you might be careful with your lives while you're driving. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous to people who might want to track where you are, who can see the road signs. So you might want to be careful with that. Hello, though. Hello, Brian. Zambia, yeah. Well done, Daniel says. Thank you. Sorry, Zambia, yeah. Rick says, there you give a link for travelstate.gov international. Fat fingers, Brian, just like me. Every time I touch my phone, it's like I'm hitting something, you know? It's something other than what I'm trying to type on. Brian, you asked me what's scary. The scary is all the Buddha they have, and sad because instead of believing in God, they praise Buddha. Here come the dog. Again, Micah, I asked you to shut the screen properly. Puppy's inside again.
I shut it already.
Well, someone must have opened it, not shut it
You
properly.
can open that.
Yep, he knows how.
He's a smart dog, already smart. Look at this little booger. He's so smart, he's getting in the screen by himself. Now, is there a latch on the screen right now?
No.
Pull the screen in. If you pull it in, Micah, he can't open it. He can't get his nose under it.
No.
He pulls it in. He pulls it
Ah,
into
okay.
his body.
He says, oh, it's been erased, but yeah, I try to not allow road signs. Oh, good, good. Jap says, hi, Phoenix. So, there's so much going on in the world these days. That's why I turned on some news.
Hindi mo siya nagalabas kasi pwede na
What did I turn on? I like the new memes that are coming out, though. They're funny. The memes with Maduro and Trump. They make me laugh, okay? They are funny. Somebody's really going to some extent to get the AI to make memes for them. And the AI, it's amazing what AI can do these days. You know, they can take a guy, make him look just like Trump, make another guy look just like Maduro. Maduro's in jail and Trump's bringing him a big cheeseburger, you know? It was funny. It was quite funny to watch it. Not getting into politics, just talking about memes, okay? But it was quite funny. AI generated stuff is really misleading. It is, Michael Apostle. But it's funny. I mean, when you understand that, you know it's not true. You know it was generated for laughs. You know, especially when you see a guy that they're putting on an orange suit to make it look like Maduro, and Trump's bringing him a cheeseburger. Maduro's got money. He's paying Trump money. But I do like the fact that I think what's going on with the oil, I don't know that it's our right to take their oil and then sell it, then send the money to benefit the people of Venezuela. I don't know why the U.S. needs to put their nose into that. That's not our business. They are a sovereign nation. They've already got the guy out that they wanted out, the drug king. And I noticed that Colombia is coming around now. So maybe they will slow down the amount of drugs they're sending to the U.S. before their president ends up next to Maduro. And all those countries down there that are filtering drugs into the U.S. are going to be taken out one by one. But the biggest kingpin of drugs is not those little countries. It's the big country, the big C. They need to take him out. Let's see them capture him and take him out. And then see what happens. Then it'll be all hell breaking loose. He was in there with Diddy, and Diddy said they took my oil too. That is too much. That is funny, Scott. Oh my goodness, that's funny. There's a lot of memes coming out, and it's funny. You know, it's all BS, but it's funny what's going on. You know, I hope they throw the book at that guy, because they went into the castle there, and they found tons and tons of drugs and money. So he's the president. He's in charge of that castle.
Papa, wala ko pa yung may phone.
No.
No, that's not your phone.
Yeah.
My son trying to joke me.
See?
What?
This phone's
Buy him an S24.
over.
No, much better nothing. I don't want to buy clothes anymore.
I agree. Nothing.
These kids.
Amo na din lang cellphone.
Brian says, how many times in the past has that happened, Michael? Oh, with capturing? Well, Noriega was one before that. They got the guy out of Mexico. They got him and his son both.
Okay, we buy this. Ito, ma-order na.
Geopolitics, we're not discussing trying to move from USD to another currency. Don't buy the drug thing. Yeah, they are trying to, Michael. There's a lot more involved. They're going to get the digital currency. They're going to get there. I think within the next 3 years, there'll be a digital currency. It's not a new warning. The warning was issued earlier. Okay, the CIA is the biggest drug dealer. Venezuela is all about oil. China buys Venezuela oil out of the country because it's cheap. Jab says, I have an oil tanker for sale, Mike. Good for fishing. I'll bet. I'll bet you do, Jap. Where do you keep that oil tanker there? A lot going on with those oil tankers too. But I do believe, I'm not going to get into it anymore. I think we'll just stop it right there. It's better we stop it right there. We can all watch the news. We can surmise. And we'll never really know what's truly going on because we're not inside their head, you know. So we just let it go. What happens. We're in the Philippines. And I'm more concerned about what's going on over here. I got to find somebody to go fishing the Michaela boat with my father-in-law. We did get the Queen Charm in the water. Are you using a new moisturizer? Why? Is my head all shiny? Or is my hair shinier? No, I'm not. My hair is barely combed tonight. Your skin is radiant. It's the light above me, Phoenix. It's this one right up here. It's shining right on my head, making my head look so shiny. Probably getting a little more sun. I've been out in the sun a lot more lately. And so it's more of a red tint now. It gets brown, but right now it's more of a red tint because I've been in the sun a lot. Today was no exception. I was out in the sun a lot today. The skin is radiant, only used for Sunday cruises like new. Anyway, we put the Queen Charm boat out in the water yesterday with a new boat captain and his crew. And I went over to Kinyanandutai today, where the boat is. Two of our boats are there now, the MJ boat and the Queen Charm. So I walked down across the illegal fishing nets, all the way down to the beach, walked the beach down to where Queen Charm was parked, made a shot of the Queen Charm, sitting there in the water, and then made a few comments, and then walked back, shot the picture of the MJ boat, and then walked back over to where we were loading the chariot. I was just killing time, giving the boys time to bring all the goods and pack it away in the chariot so I could drive it home. Right now I don't have another driver. I'm the only driver of the chariot. And it's running like crap. I'm having to half choke it. I think the carburetor's filthy. Got a problem. I need to pull it open, check it for dirt. Maybe the needle's sticking. It's a brand new carburetor.
Get money.
Why? Why you need money tonight? It's dark.
Ilak mo yung pula ko din. Kunin mo.
Why you need money? MJ, stop taking Mama's money, please. He's playing with the systems now. Beautiful. What kind of fish do you fish for? Rick wants to know. Anything that catches in our net, Rick. There's about 25 species of fish that we catch. Primarily, we fish for a fish called bulao, which is Spanish mackerel, and gumaa. But every fish we catch, crabs, fish, lobster, everything has a price on its head, right? So no matter what you catch, shrimp, whatever, in your net, you can sell it. Crab goes for around 200 a kilo. The bulao and gumaa and other fish we catch, bukao. I know it's a lot of names you won't know because of Philippine names. But the lagao, a lot of the fish are around 150 per kilo, our selling price. 150 to 180 per kilo. So we're making decent money on the fish we catch when we catch it. We had 20 kilos one night, went the next night, we got 40 kilos, the next night 20 kilos, and we haven't been back out yet. So we need to go. My father-in-law is chomping at the bit to go, but the problem is I don't have anyone to fish with him. I'm not there to fish, I'm there to take pictures. I'm there to provide entertainment for you folks. That's about it. I didn't learn how to stack the nets or deploy the nets. I can drive the boat, no problem. But the problem is that I haven't tried to start the engines. Those are single cylinder 18 and 20 horsepower engines. They have a lot of compression. and they're not an easy engine to start. The diesel engine. What I used to do is give a little squirt of lighter fluid, a little squirt, had a little bottle of lighter fluid I'd carry on the boat with me. I'd shoot a little bit in the intake, wrap the rope around it. Now, high-speed engine, you wrap the rope one direction to start it, because it starts the opposite way. The low-speed engine, you wrap the rope the other way. It starts the other way. So you got to look, you got to know if it's a high-speed or a low-speed engine. And if you look at our boat, the lower propeller is a low-speed engine. The upper propeller is a high-speed engine. So when you look where the propeller's coming in for the high-speed engine, it's coming into the back engine, that's a high-speed engine, you know to wrap the rope counterclockwise. If it's a low-speed engine, you're going to wrap it clockwise. And then you're going to flip off the compression lever, and you're going to pull like hell. As soon as you pull, as soon as it goes around the first time, the compression lever comes back and creates the compression to allow the engine to start right up. So it's not an easy engine to pull, and sometimes I've seen my brother-in-law do it 5, 6, 7 times before he even got the engine to start. My other option is Charm and I changed the engines to electric start. And then I learned how to do the nets and learn where to turn the boat on the corals. Or maybe have my father-in-law tell me, okay, go ahead and turn to the right. I can steer the boat to the right, and he and I can go fishing together. I won't be able to make much content. I'll be sitting and maybe tying my camera up to the pole so you guys can see us fishing, you know? But it won't be as much fun, I don't think. We'll see. I may end up going that route. If we don't find somebody pretty soon, I may end up buying an electric start engine. Just one is all you need. Because once you have one engine running and you're traveling through the water, the pressure of the water pushing on the propeller is going to make the next engine easy to start. All you do is wrap your rope around, just give it a little tug, and it starts right up, generally, if you got a good engine. So, Phoenix crabs, you got them jokes. Do you catch milkfish? Sometimes right here off the beach, we catch the milkfish. They're sometimes close by here. We usually buy them. Milkfish is bungos. We call it bungos. Phoenix says, I love crabs. Yeah, that larger boat was nice for thriving camping excursions. It will be, Michael. We're going to be doing that. I'm planning that in the real near future. I may take the Michaela boat and get the boat captain of the Michaela boat and tell him, hey, you take the Michaela to Kinyandutai. We'll bring the Queen Charm back here. I looked at the Queen Charm before it left. It needs a lot of paint. It's in bad shape for painting. And I don't know why we didn't. We had no boat captain at the time. Usually the boat captain handles that. And the new boat captain, the new guy came and said, I want to be a boat captain of your boat. I'm going to come over and pick your boat up. It's okay. So they put all the nets on it. They got it over there right now. But I need to put it on the beach and then repaint the whole boat. Inside, all the fatigues, all the Kauaian, bamboo, everything needs to be repainted. And the whole of the boat needs to be painted. There's a couple of patch jobs they did. Small patch jobs where when they pulled the anchor up, I guess they pulled it up too quick and they hooked the boat, put a hole in the boat. So we need to pull that section completely out and replace it with a brand new section of wood in there from a beam to a beam, instead of just putting a patch on it with epoxy. We need to do that. It needs a little work, but we'll get her done. No, Rick, it's net fishing. Right now, we're putting out 15 sections of net on the Michaela boat, 14 on the MJ boat, and 14 on the Queen Charm boat. The Queen Charm can carry 20 sections of net. It's a big boat, designed to carry 20 sections of net. But the fishermen get too tired. Even with 3 fishermen, they get too tired. So we don't don't generally run 20 nets anymore. Do you think there's a need for fisheries to be managed? There is, Brian. With the legal nets, you're not going to overfish. But the illegal zippers and trawlers running through our waters are stealing all the fish. They're the overfishermen. They're the ones who are destroying the corals. They're the ones who are destroying everything in the ocean out here and making the fish scarce. And they won't stop them. They blah, 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 BS. Everybody, every time when election comes. The last one was, oh, we're going to put GPS trackers on every boat. Biggest bunch of crap. You can't stop a boat that wants to illegally fish. Because what they'll say is, oh, we had to go out and test our engines. So this is the way we went on testing our engines. That's why we were stopping and starting. We're testing our engines. How do you prove they weren't? Unless you catch them at it with nets in the water. So it's all just the biggest lie they can tell. Every politician does it the same way. They lie about it. Overfishing is rampant. Hold on just a second. Let me catch this from Scott real quick. What he posted me. Wow, that must have been in Thailand, Scott. The tigers. That was pretty cool. What did he do, tranquilize it? Yes, there's a need for the fisheries to be managed. There is. But if the people would just use the proper nets and fish by the way the law requires you to fish, there wouldn't be a need. The Asid Gulf where we live, that is a breeding ground for fish. That's why there's so many small fish there. As long as you use the proper size net, you're not going to take the small baby fish. They're going to go through the net. They're not going to get caught in the net. Very few will. The big fish won't get caught in the net. The ones that are there to do the breeding. The net we use is 1 inch hole size, okay? We catch fish that are generally 6 inches up. We catch some small and some shrimp and small stuff, but generally not that much. Usually it's pretty controlled. Gambo, electric start and beaching or launching rig. Well, we definitely need a beaching launching rig. We know that. We definitely need to get an electric start engine. I need to figure out how to pull the boat. And once I do that, I don't know whether it's going to be a steel bar, solid steel bar inside of a steel pipe type thing, where we weld the steel pipe and let the steel bar, the solid steel bar, be the axle, drive axle. And then somehow we're going to have to attach wheels to it, manufacture or machine, 5 lug to connect to the rims that I have. We'll see. We'll get it figured out. One of these days. I'm going to be using electric winch one of these days to bring those boats in. I know it. Gumball. Every time your doorbell rings, Mike, I go to the door. It's the same as mine. Oh, John. Hey, I just bought new ones, John, because what happened is I was running my generator the other night, and I like to use the power adapters, the voltage regulators on my house. But the doorbell was plugged in to an outlet, as well as several several of these power cords for the phones was plugged in. The doorbell was plugged in. My printer, my brother's printer I used to make money, was plugged in. And the generator voltage dropped down to about 180. And my lights started blinking and things started acting funny. So I went out and I tried to check out the generator to figure out what was wrong with it. Whether it's one of the brushes was going bad or maybe the belts are getting too loose, something was going on. So I couldn't figure it out. Its voltage stayed down, so I brought the RPMs up a little bit, brought it back up to 230. I locked it in, the throttle, locked it in, came back in the house. I was in here about maybe 15 minutes, and all of a sudden I heard something. Something caught my ear. I don't know what it was. So I went back out to check the generator, and the needle was normally right here for 230, was pegged. Hard. I don't know if it's 300 volts or what it was putting to my power. But whatever it was, it blew out 2 light bulbs in my closet that were on. Anything that was on, it burned out. The printer was on, smoked it. The power cords for the phones, 2 of them, smoked them. The doorbell, smoked it. to order new doorbells. I ordered, this time I ordered 2 ringers and 3 doorbells you plug in. So then I took one of the ringers and the doorbell down to my father-in-law so they could use it on their Sorry store, because they're always missing. People are out there, buy it, for hours. I'm like, why don't they hear that? I think my mother-in-law's going deaf. So I gave her a doorbell, and I told him to play with the ringtones until he finds one that she can hear, so she can go answer it. We put the doorbell right there by the window for the Sorry store, so they can ring the doorbell now. So he has a doorbell. We put one back on, that's why you hear it ringing again. But I had to buy a new one on Shopee. It took like 3 days to get here. Very quick this time. Polly's getting paid off her own. Yep. Everybody's getting paid off over here, Brian. From the top of the food chain all the way to the bottom. Everybody's getting paid. It's a lot of money too. That's why they don't stop it. How often do you have to renew your visa? Pootie Cat's asking. Hello, Pootie Cat. Where are you from, Pootie Cat? I'll ask you that and then I'll answer your question. I am on a permanent resident visa, which requires me only to renew my ACRI card once every 5 years. However, we still need to do annual report between January 1 and March 1 of every year to say, hey, we're still alive. Okay, we have to do that at immigration or virtually online. And then my resident visa that I have is a permanent resident visa. That doesn't need to be renewed. Only the little card that we carry saying we're a permanent resident, that needs to be renewed every 5 years because your face, of course, changes every 5 years. Something about your features is going to change a little bit. And maybe your fingerprints will change a little bit. You do biometrics, your picture, your fingerprints, and then they print you a new card every 5 years. So that's why they make you do that. Do your biometrics and then do the application, they give you a new card. It costs about 9,000 pesos, Philippine pesos, total, to get your new ACRI card every 5th year. I told him to slow down when he was at 2.5K followers. Just Philip 69. Hello. Who'd you tell to slow down? I'm not there. You weren't talking about me. There were over 20 tigers there, and they were all born there or brought there as cubs. Wow, amazing. Ron Miguel, thanks for coming in. Good to see you again. Scott says, it was either going to be a very cool day or very bad. But if you had to go, it would make an epic story. Very cool. That'd be a very cool day. That was an awesome picture you sent. Very, very nice. Ron says, I'm back. So, anyway, welcome back, Ron. John Hoover, hello, welcome. Says, oh no, that's not good. Proof of life on Visa and SS. Yes. Proof of life annually on immigration if you are an ACRI card holder, whether it be tourist ACRI card holder, any of the Visa ACRI card holders, which would include the 13A I have, the 9G. There's a lot of visas that have ACRI cards. All right, so all those Visa ACRI card holders from other countries must go in for an annual report or schedule for an online appointment, and it costs you $500 more if you do it online. So I'm going to do mine online this year. It's going to cost me 810 pesos. I haven't done it yet. I just haven't even scheduled it yet. Just procrastinating, I guess. Been busy. Haven't had a chance. But I will get it done. So, yes, and proof of life on Social Security this year was allowed to be done, Michael, and at the U.S. Embassy here in the Philippines. We did not have to mail it to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, because of that big postal issue between PhilPost and the United States. So if we had mailed it to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it would have never got there anyway. I think they realized it. So they said all people in the Philippines that have to do proof of life, which is a 7162 form, and 7161 for your dependents to get checks, all of those forms you have to mail to the U.S. Embassy. So I did. I filled out the 7161s, had my children sign them, my wife signed it. I filled out the 7162, I signed it. I put them all together in LBC packages one package for her, one package for me, sent same time. Cheap. I forgot what it cost me. Not even 200 pesos to send it LBC to the embassy. Very, very cheap. Ron Miguel says, remember, yes, I do, Ron. Thank you for coming in. Thanks. Remember your comments on ACRI card for bank accounts. Yes, for bank account, you guys must have an ACRI card. If you don't have one, they're not going to honor giving you a bank account here. Now, the only other way is with SRRV. When you get acknowledged by the PRA and accepted as an SRRV, then you can use their documents to go get a bank account. Until then, you cannot unless you have an ACRI card. All right, Ron, take care. See you later. Jeff says, me too, Mike. Did the annual report online. More expensive, but no waiting in immigration. Much easier. I haven't done mine yet, Jeff. I'm going to do it though. I have to schedule it. I just been so busy. Tomorrow's going to be another busy. This week, you know what? I'm going to get it done this week. Maybe by Tuesday. I'll be scheduling it. I may even go and schedule it tonight if I think about it. I'm not too tired when I get out of here. But I need to schedule it and then just be there for that. And you just have to wear a collared shirt. They give you the time. You're in your home. Make sure your Wi-Fi is working. And I'm on Starlink, so usually it works. And the guy's going to call you. Virtual call on your phone. Okay, he's going to call you. Video call. He wants to see you. Check that you match your passport. You're going to hold your passport up for him to see your passport and your face. Okay, close enough for him to see it. And then he may have a question or two for you, and that's done. All said and done. You're registered. So I'm going to sleep. Okay, Ron, take care. Good night. HRS 6480. Do you think building ponds and get fish holder license is easy in the Philippines? You don't need a license for building a fish pond. Okay? Fish holder license, if they require one, easy to get that. There's nothing hard to get in the Philippines. I don't know about a fish holding license in the Philippines, but I know a lot of people have fish ponds. I don't know all the requirements. I was going to build one here. I didn't know there was a lot of legal requirements to make a pond and grow fish. But what a lot of people here are doing now, they're building tanks, like stainless tanks, just long, skinny tanks, and they're throwing 100 fish in there. Fingerlings, just raising them. When they get big, they pull them out, breed some, make new baby fish, separate them till they're bigger, and sell the big fish, release all the fingerlings again, do it again and again. That's how some people are doing their tilapia and another fish type that they're growing here in the Philippines. One of the guys that we know, a very good friend of ours, I just saw his video tonight. He was putting fish in his tank at his home. So I need to go check it out, see what he's doing for aeration, what he's doing for feeds, because it looked like what he was putting in was fish that were already ready for the market, which was surprising. They looked big. Tilapia, ready to eat. Excuse me. So I don't know if he was transporting them from another fish pond to put them in the tank to take them to market, or what he was doing. I just know I saw him putting them in his tank at his house. And I go to his house, is where we were buying mineral water for a while. So I've been to his house before. In Western countries, it's too difficult with permits. A seawater farm is highly profitable, ponds as well as, or koi. A lot of koi here. They're very profitable. A lot of rich people have a lot of koi. There's a resort here that I go to that I do the aircon cleaning for, cleaning and repairs. He has a lot of koi in his pond. Big ones, big, beautiful koi. So I have an old tanker for sale. Well, yep, I guess I don't want to buy that. That's too big for me. But I guess I'm at the bottom of the live feed, guys. We're there. Thank you for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to stop my live feed and get something to eat now. Yeah, breeders are that size, Bill said. Yeah, that's breeding size. That's not our breeding or market size. A lot of people have koi. So yeah, I would say the market's not going to be there. I've seen thousands and thousands of koi here in the Philippines. All it does is just drives the price down. And they're not an easy fish to take care of. You need proper filtering systems and everything to keep the koi, keep them alive. Because a lot of people don't raise them. They only put 1.5 meters deep of water in their fish pond. They're raising koi. Well, it's extremely hot here in the summertime. You can bake the fish if they only have 1.5 meters of water. No water lilies, no shade, no protection. You're going to bake your fish. You're going to cook them in the water. So a lot of guys are having problems, difficulty with koi. The topic tonight was going to be about the Philippines, climate change versus biodiversity and the ocean and corals and fishing. That's what I had run the topic for. I was looking up information for it. It came in bits and pieces, so I didn't have a way to print it before I was ready to start my live feed. So I didn't get to that topic. If I have time tomorrow, I'll do it. I'll make a short topic about that. Most of you already know about climate change and how it affects the Philippines and how it affects any country as when it comes to fishing and when it comes to the ocean. So I don't need to go in depth about it, but I was just going to do it as a quick topic to talk about. Some people might be interested, more interested than others. That's cool. HRS is a lot of solar guys, Thailand guys are going into the solar business. A lot of Filipinos are too. I did my own solar. So I will be doing a video for you guys. I know all you guys want to see a solar video. Yeah, I'm really kind of pissed off because I let myself make one for somebody else's channel. I didn't even make one for my own. I made a really good one for their channel. They got thousands of views off of it. I didn't make one for my channel, but I need to do it. I've got to get it done so you guys can see my solar system properly and what we went through to hook it all up and how we mounted it and everything. I think you guys would see that it's very, very simple. You don't really need to pay somebody to do it. It's so simple to do. So I'll try to do an in-depth video on that. It might be a couple-hour video, but it'll be in-depth enough to where all of you can just take my video, stop it, do what you got to do, build the connectors or whatever you got to do. It's so easy to learn it. And think that it would benefit everybody who wants to do solar in the future. And we'll get to that one too. Deeper ponds are better, yeah. 5 foot and lily pads, yeah. Solar air pumps. Read the papers because of less tax and regulation in Southeast Asia. It's 2 times more profitable for solar. It's very profitable, but if you had your feet in my shoes, HRS, you would see that I don't have the time for it. I don't need the money from that line of business. I have my other business going already. I do well at. So I don't need another line of business to do. I've got a lot of little lines of business. I'm a very, very busy person without taking solar. And my belief is, as a foreigner here in this country, I don't want to take a job that a Filipino can do. So the little lines of business we do, that's my wife's thing. Okay, she's Filipina. And the other stuff I do, a Filipino can't do. Because I'm the liaison because U.S. manufacturing companies, to me, to the Philippines, right? So they're not going to get that kind of job either. They're not going to take that away from me. That's my line of work. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. All of you have a very wonderful evening. God bless you all. Thank you for staying in for so long. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for coming and subscribing to my channel. If you guys haven't signed up for membership, please do. It's very cheap to sign for memberships. That would be so much appreciated if you guys could do that and help our channel out, help us to grow, because everything you do for our channel, it's seen by the big AI, you know, and got his eye in the sky there. He sees everything we do, so it's much appreciated from everybody. God bless you all. We love you. Be working on the school tomorrow. I'll get a video up for you guys. I'll try to go live if I can. If not, it'll be a long form video, and I'll get it up tomorrow. Take care, guys. God bless. Okay, Jimmy John, thank you. Jonah, blessing to the family members and friends. Thank you, Bill. You guys all take care. We love you. Bye-bye.